My dear brothers and sisters, today's gospel reading and even the first reading, the second reading, all speak about the attachment that we have in this world and how our faith teaches us that we have to be detached from all these things, because if you are attached to these wealth, money, pleasure, you are not going to go anywhere, because you will be going everywhere possible. Why? Because Jesus is now more interested that you make your way to that heavenly home. For that, we need to also know, what should I do? How should I live my life? What is the best way to be successful? Jesus tells us in the gospel that you shall keep God as the first in your life. Therefore, the first reading says from the book of Ecclesiasticus, it says, vanity of vanities, all this is vanity. Therefore, all that we see in this world is all vanity. But it is only Jesus who says, this is the way that you will enter into my heavenly home. But I have to live in this world. I have to make my life. How to earn? You all know how to earn. Well, it is very clearly said that when you create in your life, you can earn your money. It's not that you get money like that. You have to create, and then only you earn. When you, by your own efforts, create something, and when you earn, that money remains. What can we create? We can create many things in our lives because God has given us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When you do something good, when you bring the well-being of everyone, then you are earning the right money. Well, I respect money because it can make me multi-dimensionally rich. Because money can make me multi-dimensionally rich. And when I look at all the religions in the world, every religion speaks against money. Why? Because money is that which can destroy. As long as money remains in the pocket, good. But once it enters into your head, it is misery. A very rich man who made money for, within 5 years, about 3 crores, and then when he lost half a crore, he was brooding about that half a crore. And he was in that suicidal tendency. I have lost half a crore. So much so it entered into his mind, and finally he wants to commit suicide because the money has entered into his mind, not remained in his shelf or in his pocket. Today, when we see life needs money, life needs good food, life needs good clothing, life needs good houses, and life needs all this so that we live pleasant lives. Therefore, money can also bring literature, music, art, poetry. All this is also required. And without this, I'm sure our life would be dry. Money has to buy literature, music, art, poetry. But what is this money that Jesus is speaking about? Well, money is only a transactional tool. It's a tool by which you go and in a transactional way you give and you buy. So, money is only a tool. And what are we doing? We are running behind that tool. Every mind is running behind that tool. And we destroy ourselves. Money is not a goal in itself. Because you think money will get you to everything. No. It is not a goal in itself. It is only a means, a tool that can make you live pleasant lives. If money is not giving you pleasant life, if money is not giving you success, then it's better that you leave this money. Money is that which enables a process in your life. That process brings happiness, success, love, peace, freedom. All this is that which gets you. You try to buy life with money. You can never buy life with money. Money cannot buy few things. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy compassion. Money cannot buy forgiveness. Money cannot buy freedom. Money cannot buy relationships. Therefore, what should I do in this world? Well, if your mind is pleasant, that is peace. If your emotionals are pleasant, that is love. If your surroundings are pleasant, that is success. If you and I live in this world to bring that freedom, I have to live that life wherein I can give and take. So the give and take is that which makes my life more meaningful and live a freedom life. Today, my dear friends, we see Jesus Christ speaking to us with a parable. The parable of this man who said, I want to build bigger barns to store. And when Jesus says, today, the demand is your soul. If the angel of death comes to you today and says, now is the time, leave everything. You have no time wherein you can say, yes, I will settle this money here, I will settle that money there, I will give it to so and so, I will give it to them. You have no time. When the angel of death comes, it's only a few fractions that you understand what it demands. It demands death, not your money. Therefore, we find Jesus Christ telling this man, treasure up that which you are treasuring up, not for this world, but for that place in heaven. That is the reason why he said, store up treasures in heaven. How am I going to store up treasures in heaven? I can only store up treasures in heaven only if I live in love, peace, happiness, joy, compassion, successful life. I can treasure, and all these treasures I can keep it for myself into heaven. Because finally, my dear brothers and sisters, we go only 6 feet down, buried, alone, not with our wealth. When we are buried alone in that 6 feet down in the ground, we go to nothingness. It is like a dead man who told before his death, he said, all the money that I have, you have to bury it in my grave. The wife said, you want all the money that you want? Yes, I want all the money that I have earned, and I want you to bury it in my grave. The wife was very happy about it. On the day of the burial after his death, the wife said, I'm so happy that my husband wanted all the wealth that he earned to be buried along with him. Therefore, what I have done is, I have kept the entire money in one check. I wrote a check in his favor and I put it in his coffin and I buried him up. This is ultimately what we are going to do. Now, I'm not going to take anything in this world. Even though my desire is to earn, to make money, and to make more money, and when I go from this world, I don't take anything. Therefore, don't run behind the stool. Rather, run behind God. The last important aspect that I will always tell you is, we are all attached to this money. We are attached to this money. I don't want to dispose of my wealth and my money. What are you supposed to do? Well, I would tell you, as long as you live in this world, hold on to your money and your property and your wealth on your fingertips. Hold on to your money and your wealth on your fingertips, not deep into your palm. If you hold on deep into your palm, you are attached. Since money is something, hold on to it in the fingertips so that you can release it fast. You can let go it fast, and you can have a place in heaven. Amen. Let us all stand for the creed.